Kia ora, a cool start once again for Thursday, but the good news is temperatures a degree or so warmer than we'll see first thing on Wednesday. You can see as well, there's plenty of clear sky across us as we start the day, particularly up across the North Island and in towards places like the Bay of Plenty and that eastern side of the island as well. On the western coast, there's always a touch more cloud with this being pushed in, and we have got another feature moving up from the south, bringing some wetter weather into Fiordland and Westland, and even some showers down through parts of Southland and Otago. But the story for many of us will be one of dry weather as we go through the daytime on Thursday, and with some decent spells of sunshine, hopefully lifting our temperatures a degree or so warmer as well. So as we go on towards the North Island, you can see there's plenty of dry weather to start the day. And there is more cloud pushing on towards these western facing coasts. As we head towards the end of the day, in towards the evening, we could find beneath the thickest of the cloud over some of the higher ground, those inland parts of Whanganui, across towards, say, Mount Taranaki, Taranaki-Mangere itself, we could catch an odd shower. But it's very much the exception to the story. Many spots will stay dry. That cloud will thicken up through Waikato, Waitomo, down towards Manawatu. But for many of us, it's a dry story with some pretty decent spells of sunshine, especially from, say, the Wairarapa up towards Hawke's Bay, up in towards Gisborne, and across in towards the Bay of Plenty and the Coromandel and Auckland. So not a bad looking story there. In terms of our temperatures, well, we've had warmer, but it's still not too bad. Highs back to around about 24 degrees Celsius there in Napier and Hastings. Highs in Auckland, 21 degrees Celsius, and lows only around about 16 or so. So not a great change in our temperatures through the daytime. Heading down towards the South Island, again, it's a pretty decent start for many of us. Not nearly as cold as those temperatures we saw first thing on Wednesday, but still brightness and sunshine around from Otago, right the way up in towards Canterbury and Marlborough. As we head through the daytime, that next front will move northwards. It will bring some showers, and some of those could be fairly heavy, perhaps even thundery through parts of Southland and Otago. But you'll notice that they don't make much headway northwards on this eastern side. Plenty of clear sky and sunshine sticking with us through Canterbury and up towards Marlborough and Nelson. On that western coast, we'll keep more cloud through the daytime, and as that front moves northwards, the rain perhaps heaviest through parts of Fiordland first thing, and then moving northwards as we head towards the end of the day up towards Westland. There is a severe weather watch out for Fiordland for that rainfall as we go through from, say, about midday to about 6 p.m. After then, the rain's clearing away towards the north, so things are going to improve for you. But do keep an eye on the forecast, just as a chance of some of that heavier rain perhaps reaching warning criteria. But it's a fairly short-lived watch, just 6 hours as we head through the afternoon. Now, with those northwesterly winds returning towards the South Island, we'll find our warmest temperatures out on that eastern side, back in towards Christchurch. Highs here around about 26 degrees Celsius for the likes of, say, Christchurch and down towards Ashburton. So perhaps some of the warmest spots in the country. So not a bad looking story. A cooler spill out towards that western coast with a little bit more cloud. But even here, highs in places like Hokitika around about 18 degrees Celsius. As we head through the next few days, we're generally going to find there's still more dry weather with us. This front, you can see, weakens as it moves northwards, enough to bring some cloud in towards places like Wellington and Wairarapa around about Friday, and perhaps beneath the thickest of that cloud up over the tops of the Tauro Range or in towards the ranges of Hawke's Bay. It could bring a few showers. Not huge amounts. I think we're still looking at generally dry weather. And you can see there's plenty of clear sky from Auckland down towards Taranaki and for the top of the South Island once again. Another feature just brushing the far southern parts of the country, but generally things are looking pretty settled even as we head in towards the weekend. That's it from me. That's from metservice.com.